Attacking in FC26 is a completely different beast. With the game feeling faster and more responsive, defenders are under more pressure than ever. And if you understand how to build your attacks intelligently, you can overwhelm almost any opponent. Slow, predictable football doesn't work like it used to. In this year's game, the meta rewards speed, precision, and exploiting space before the defense has a chance to recover. So in this video, we're going to break down a full attacking structure, from how you build up your attacks to how you create dangerous chances, and finally, how you finish them effectively. Let's dive in. The foundation of any dangerous attack starts in the build-up. And the first thing to understand is space. FC26 rewards players who attack space quickly and punish hesitation. As soon as you win the ball, your first instinct should be to identify where the space is, whether it's on the wings, in behind the defense, or through the middle, and immediately direct your attack there. The faster you occupy open zones, the more unbalanced the opponent's defensive shape becomes. The second part of build-up is counterattacking through your strikers. In FC26, counterattacks are extremely powerful because of how fast the gameplay feels and how easily defenders can be dragged out of position. When you win the ball, don't waste time passing backwards or sideways. Look up and find your striker. Use a driven pass, R1+X, to fire the ball forward quickly. This not only sets the tempo, but forces your opponent into defensive decisions, usually pulling their center backs higher than they should, which opens dangerous gaps in behind. And then we have triangular passing, which is one of the most underrated structures in FC26. Instead of playing in straight, predictable lines, think in triangles between your winger, your midfielder, and your striker. This structure gives you multiple angles to progress the ball, makes it harder for defenders to predict, and allows you to combine passes fluidly. While doing this, keep sending your winger forward using L1 runs to stretch the defense. For example, you pass from the midfielder to the striker, your winger starts making a run, and then you can time a through ball behind the fullback. You can even extend this triangle into a network of 4 or 5 players, circulating the ball until the gap opens. But the key is to keep your build-up dynamic. No unnecessary slow passing. Occupy space, connect your striker early, and structure your passes in triangles to destabilize defenses. Once your build-up takes you into the opponent's half, chance creation is where games are won or lost. The first weapon you need is the through pass. In FC26, through balls are incredibly hard to defend if timed well. Start by triggering runs off the ball so that your players are already moving when you receive possession. If you face strong defenders, consider using player lock to manually control the positioning and timing of the run. A well-timed through pass punishes defenders who are even slightly out of position and keeps the attacking momentum high. The second key element is dribbling. FC26 has nerfed jockeying, which means defenders struggle to control attackers in tight spaces. Quick left analog flicks, sudden changes of direction, learn how to dribble in a zigzag style, keep moving the ball and change directions. Then the controlled sprint dribbles, R1, allow you to break through defensive lines with precision. Controlled sprint is particularly strong this year. It lets you move forward explosively without heavy touches, making it easier to attack space between defenders and leave them behind. Mixing quick dribbles with controlled sprints makes you unpredictable. Defenders won't know whether you'll cut inside, explode forward, or look for the pass. And finally, taking on defenders directly is far more effective this year. Because jockeying isn't as strong, if you read your opponent's defensive movements, you can trap them into overcommitting. This could be with a well-timed skill move. This year, skill moves are dangerous because defender positioning is so hard to keep up. Then a sharp change of direction or simply baiting their tackle and exploding past them. Once you break that first defensive line, you're often through on goal because midfield recovery is slower and center backs get exposed. You've built the attack. You've created the chance. Now you need to finish it. And in FC26, low-driven shots are one of the most consistent and visually satisfying ways to score. To perform one, double-tap the shoot button. The first tap loads the power, and the second activates the low-driven mechanic. If your player has the low-driven playstyle, this becomes almost glitchy, turning tight angles into reliable goals. You can even combine this with finesse by holding R1 while double-tapping shoot, producing low, curling shots that goalkeepers often can't react to in time. Before shooting, a simple ball roll can help you square your body towards goal and increase accuracy. Next is the chip shot. Many defenders panic when you break through and try to manually bring their goalkeeper out. If you read this early, L1+ circle gives you an elegant and efficient finish over the keeper. The key is being alert. Watch the keeper's movement closely. Of course, when you see him moving off his line, just prepare the chip shoot. Finally, always pay attention to goalkeeper movement. Because defending is more difficult this year, many opponents rely heavily on moving their keeper to cover shooting angles. If you keep calm, watch their adjustments, and aim for the opposite side, you'll score consistently against manual keeper movement. So be careful. This year, goalkeeper movement is strong. Don't just shoot without observation. Be composed and show the opponent who is the boss. And that's the complete attacking structure you need to dominate FC26. Start by building up with intelligence, attack space, connect your striker early, and use triangular passing to open up the field. Then, create chances through well-timed through balls, explosive dribbling, and confidently taking on defenders. Finally, finish your attacks with precision using low-driven shots, chip finishes, and by reading goalkeeper movement. Master these three phases: build-up, chance creation, and finishing, and you'll notice a massive difference in how many goals you score. FC26 rewards those who attack with speed and clarity. The faster and more intelligently you can break down defenses, the more unstoppable you become.